All right. Cool, cool, cool. I think we're live. Crank that up to like All right. That doesn't look too bad. I like it. All right, we are going to give this a shot. I'm just going to go ahead and hit the record button now. Hello, general populace. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever you are, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you spending any time here. Today I've been feeling a little bit of War Thunder. And it won't be apparent in the video that I post, hopefully. But this is the first time I'm trying a dual stream. So I'm streaming to YouTube and I'm streaming to Twitch. We're just gonna see how it goes. We'll just see how this all pans out. I have no idea how it's gonna look. We'll see if this is we'll see if this is even remotely a good idea or practical or whatnot. Heck, I don't even know if the stream chat is completely and utterly. I assume if anybody's here from either, it's gonna kind of. Oh, hold on. Multi-stream. Okay. There we go. But regardless, in the background, with just a little bit of War Thunder. I don't know about anybody, but I do like this game. I really do. I originally came from World of Tanks way back in the day, but I don't know. I kind of fell in love with World of Tanks. This is kind of my new vehicle combat game. I know this game gets about 1.5 billion ads to about everywhere you look on the internet, but genuinely, it is a good game. Because I genuinely find it to be enjoyable. It is. Hey, Joe. Streaming on YouTube, but it looks good on both. Okay, good. Yeah, it's fair. I like putzing around with the settings or whatnot is a little. But yeah, I decided to kind of throw my proverbial lure out to multiple platforms to see if I could maybe, get some hits. We'll see how this stream goes. I'm also recording it for YouTube, so I'll post this in the video later. Whether tonight or well, probably the video go live tomorrow. Or be posted for tomorrow. I don't know if I'll upload tonight or upload it tomorrow. I'm also kind of intrigued to see what it's going to look like the actual recording is going to look like. If it'll record vertical and horizontal, or if it'll just record the one side. And hey, I get to ramble on about military war machines, and you know what? Doggone it, I don't know, I found that to be fun. I'm very much a history nerd. If you could call it one of my passions in life, this definitely fits that. Someone's got him. Wait, those tracers are coming in from... Oh, yep. Oh, I don't know about this. Okay, come on. Swinging the gun around. Let's go. Oh, crap. I think they got me. Why is the last game I came to this map, nobody came to this flank, and all of a sudden there's like 4 people over here? Fine. Okay, I see what it is. Ain't no way I missed that. Never said I was good at the game. I never said I was good at the game. Alright, fair enough. I'll take it. Yeah, I make no claims that I am good at the games I play. I just like the big shiny vehicles. Also, wait a minute. That guy had a buddy. Is that him right there? Nah. Yeah, we good. We good, we good. That guy had a friend over there. I don't know where that... I want to say it was like a T-34-85. I don't know where the heck that guy went. If I just ignore the scary noises, it'll go away. And yes, I'm going to definitely round this corner like an idiot. Just hope there's nobody here. That Comet has a death wish, but you know what? I'm all for it. That guy can just absolutely just bound forward. Godspeed. He's good, he's good. You know, I gotta remind myself after this match to rebind my binoculars key, because I have big hands, but holy smokes, trying to, like, spread my left hand over my keyboard, not exactly the most ergonomic feeling in the world. Can I get up there? Hey, that Comet finally fulfilled his death wish. I'm happy for him. Why does it look like that tracer was coming from friendlies? Come on. I genuinely have no idea where that guy was taking shots from. Am I blind? I might be blind. Like, actually, truly blind. Okay, they're painting this area, but I don't see anybody. I see a corpse. I'm gonna scream, like, what the heck? I mean, we win? I win? 1 kill? I'll take it. I'll happily take it.
Attention to the designated grid zone.
I would really love to know who knocked out that Tiger 2 over there. There he is. Bye-bye. This whole time, I thought I was legitimately paranoid out of my skull. But no. Nope, there was in fact, Sherman sitting over there. My teammate were not gaslighting me. Alright, I'll take it. I'll happily take that. Dang, those matches go faster than I thought. Now, to be fair, I say that because the last stream I did was League of Legends, and those games... It is what it is. Those games can sometimes take a little bit of time to play. I'd say if you've never played League of Legends, you know, go try it out, but please don't. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Let's take the old Tiger out. Let's see what we can do. And yes, if anybody watches this back and wonders, the Tiger 1 is my highest BR ground vehicle that I own. Actually, technically, I have more games in ground than I do air, so this is technically my highest rated vehicle, period. Because I think in the air, I think I only have like a 4.0 at the max. So if that kind of puts these videos in context of like the skill level of the guy driving the machine, yes, I'm at like mid BR in like one tree. I have not given Gaijin my credit card for premium time or anything like that. I don't have any premiums. I don't have anything like that. If they weren't so stupidly expensive, I would love to put some, to have, you know, a couple. But, nope. Like I said earlier, that was World of Tanks. World of Tanks got me for some money, because I used to play that game a lot. And that one I do have a couple... a few tanks grinded to top tier in that game. I got about three or four tier 10s in World of Tanks. That game I know a lot better mechanically. This game... I'd say I know like general swaths of information, but I feel like every time I play it, I don't even know. From where? Okay. Like I said, still learning. Still learning. gotta be out there, right? Where'd that tiger just die from? Can't be from over there. And that dude's just hauling over there like he's, again, got a death wish. How the heck did that guy get away with it? Uh-huh. Oh, aim too low. Ooh! Ah, come on! Seriously? Oh. It's fine. Maybe this guy's dumb? Okay, this guy's actually dumb. Okay, we're golden. Everything's fine. I'm just gonna sit here. It's like gameplay is lagging. Eh, a little bit of frame drop. I did just get a new GPU, so... Ah, dang, he figured his life out. Again, none of my teammates are gonna, like, you know, give me any kind of assistance there, apparently. Oh. I get one more respawn. Often puts me in a good spot. So here's what I'm gonna do. I don't know why my frame rate just suddenly decided to bottom out. Just gonna do a little bit of repositioning here. Dead, dead, dead. Those guys are dead. Here, let me see if I can, I think I might set to movie, actually. Go like high. See if I can save some frames there. Ooh. Oh, that's better. Okay. Yeah, sorry everybody for that little dip in performance. I've been experimenting with the new GPU I bought.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Let's see how it Oh. No? What the heck's going on? Okay, Alright, I'm just gonna... I don't normally do this. I don't know why my frames are bottoming out this match. That was weird. One action required. Okay. A weird little frame dip. Okay. That's weird. Okay. No idea what happened there. That was a bit funky. What the heck's going on? Why is this suddenly like... Oh, I know what. Maybe performance mode will help out a little bit. Well, it still seems to be a little something. Why are my frames dropping? I don't understand this. Stop recording here, because clearly that's a bust. Okay. I don't want to post a video that's just jittering, so I guess I'll just keep this to just the live. You know, I really wonder. Instead of high, let's go to like low. Man, I really hope it's not like. I wonder if, you know, I'm gonna try something. Where is video reflex loads? Okay, that seems to be smoothed out at least a little bit. I swear it's my CPU now. GPU decides to go, and now my CPU's getting bottlenecked. Which is honestly probably true, but, you know. I'm honestly not super picky. I just want to play my game. I want to play my game in a way that doesn't hurt my eyes. If I'm going to record it, my goodness. Ooh. Oh yeah, I see that now. Where did that guy go? Blind fire? Good blind shot. Good blind shot there. I feel like I should have hit something at this point. Am I bad? Am I being, like, skill gapped right now? Like, I really don't want to just roll out here and then just get shot in the side and then look like a complete and utter moron. Alright, we'll let that guy handle it. Yeah, we're fine. Everything's great. Alright. Give me something. Come on. Something. So that's warp's way up there. Do I just roll into the city and hope? I don't know. No one ever won a war by sitting still, so I guess onward and upward. Everything is gonna be alright. Oh man, I see a whole lot of nothing. Like, part of me kind of wants to just sit here. But then again...
Allied forces have captured a zone.
I'm going to say nothing. Okay. Look, I blame the fact this is my first dual stream because the game has to give me some utterly just vicious RNG. I look down the street, no one's there. I move forward 2 inches, and then he's just there. But that's okay. Everything's gonna be alright. Do 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 do. Alright. I like. Okay. Okay. Am I going to be the dumb guy that goes to the same spot where I died? Yes, absolutely I am. Do I learn my lesson? You know, sometimes. There's the guy that killed me. So last time I hit this position, and I moved forward, and I died. Oh, well, speaking of people that want to die. Like, I know you're in a Tiger 2 and everything, but like... What if it doesn't really tank? Actually, you know what I could do? Oh, this is a really dumb idea. Like a really, really dumb idea. If it gets me killed, it's all my own fault. There it is. Maybe. just maybe.
070. Height 1,000 meters.
Like, in theory, this should be a decent enough of a position.
1,000 meters.
Maybe they'll look at the corpse and go, eh, it's fine.
Height 1,000 meters. We're ahead of the enemy.
Oh, yep, here we go. Come on. Alright, there we go. See, it's all about patience, knowing when to move forward and when to not. That looks like an enemy tank right there. Is that?
Attention to the designated grid zone.
That looks like an enemy vehicle, right? I mean, it's a dead corpse. Oh, that guy should tell me here in a second if it is. No? Okay. Oh, no, there's some... Okay, I almost want to, like... Oh? That tree just went... Did I cut that tree down, or did the tank hit it? I like blow that tree down. Oh, hello. There you are. I think it's still available. There we go. Now, see, you might think that was a waste of a main gun round to blow a tree out of the way, but... Well, you know, sometimes you just... Oh, yep, that was a corpse I was shooting at. I'm a little stupid. Oh, shoot. Crap. My gunner still? Come on, swing it around. Oh. Okay. I guess I get to live for another... I swear that guy didn't see me initially. What's damaged? Just looks like a couple of my crew members got killed. That guy loaded APCR. I think I loaded APCR and just shot clean through my tank. I don't think it did much damage.
120. Height 1,500 meters.
Oh. Oh, yep, victim.
120. Height 1,500 meters.
Height 1,500 meters.
That's unfortunate. Oh. Uh-huh. That'll do. That'll do quite nicely, actually. Two kill assist, that's fine. I don't actually know where to shoot that thing. Okay, I'll take it. I will happily take that. I mean, genuinely, if the enemy team just wants to, like, roll down here and feed me, then I'm not gonna say no. And genuinely, the one kind of, like, weakness of German tanks is kind of my strength right here, because German tanks are tall suckers. So being able to kind of look over this burning wreck is kind of a luxury right now. Situational luxury, but one nonetheless. Ooh. Oh, he does. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know. Oh, he didn't see it. He didn't see it. Oh, that felt bad. Actually, you know what? Did I get credit for that? Oh, I did. It was just after the round had ended. Man. Ah, well. I'm not gonna complain. Ain't worth complaining about. Actually, how's my research coming along at this point? She's coming. That's slowly but surely. Do I have any boosts? Anything? Credit booster. Ah, yes, the loot boxes. And then the random wagers, which I don't really understand, but okay. Oh, we'll just roll back in and see what happens. I do definitely think I prefer realistic battles in this game. Feels more like how the game was meant to be played. I know some people play just a bunch of arcade, and I usually, for the sake of time, I'll usually play like Air Arcade. Because Lord knows Air Realistic take forever sometimes, so... I don't know, so something feels good about, you know... You don't really get any, information. You kind of, you gotta find your own targets, and you can actually move around the enemy if you're smart. A little bit of tactics. And then there's this map, which I don't know if I've ever actually had. This doesn't look familiar. And it's just desert. We're in the Africa Corps, apparently, which... That didn't go well. Oh my gosh, there's like... Oh, I don't know what... I'm on the fence if I like this or not. Because the Tiger does not have gun depression for this kind of, like, ridge work. Then again, they kind of have to hit me. Oh, I really don't know if I like this. So I feel technically this should be the kind of map where I'd be like, oh, this is awesome! You know, these nice long-range German guns. At the same point... Yeah, I feel like this is the kind of map where you just kind of get silhouetted, silhouetted amongst the skybox. And you just die. Ooh, you already see a really funny bad idea. Watch this. Watch me get killed right as I try this. Oh, he's not looking. Oof. Okay. This should be a kill shot. And bang. Oh, he fired back. I don't know if I like that. Oh, it was gun breach. There we go. See, in theory, that's how all these engagements should go if I'm not, like, an absolute potato. Who just tried to... Oh, there you are. Oh, he's a cheeky little guy, isn't he? Question. I get eyes on him. Yeah, my gun's not depressing that well. Okay, now here's where the problem lies in my brain, because I'm like, alright, I got this beautiful gun. I can very easily take any target at range. And I have all these stupid hills. Stupid sand dunes. My gun don't point down. Because I'm driving a fat box. Also, if anybody even, like, chucks a glance over here, I'm immediately getting spotted. So I'm just gonna kind of punch it and hope. Unfortunately, because of my earlier, like, technical issues, this will not be posted in video form. Otherwise, I'd be asking for a bit more advice of like, hey, if anybody watches this video back, please tell me, like, how the heck do you deal with this as a German player? Is there a way to deal with it, or you just gotta kind of suck it up and die? Because genuinely, I don't know. It's like that poor guy. Like, look at that position he's in. That's not a good position to be in when you're in a box like this. It doesn't make sense to me. And maybe it does because of what the spawns are, but... I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know. Yeah, my frame rate seems to have fixed itself, so I don't know what the heck was going on. Maybe I just genuinely need to get good or something. I don't know. What? What is that guy doing? And here we see the majestic tiger mane posted up, and who the heck knows where, doesn't know what the heck's going on. I don't know, man. I'm the one that's technically looking outside the map right now, but I've seen enough people flank edges of map in this game that I'm just paranoid. Here's what I'm gonna do, though. Technically. Yep, there he is. I knew it. I'm like, something doesn't feel right. Someone's gonna be over here. I got a hole punched in me because some guy decides to, like, just creep the map border. Like it's going out of style. Let's see. Is this guy paying attention? Oh boy. Oh, you suck. I just killed one of them. Oh. You know, kind of glad I held my fire since I just blew my gun barrel out. I thought I had one round to go. Okay, whatever I said about that guy, just ignore it. He clearly knows exactly what the heck he's doing. And these two guys decided, I don't know. I guess it'd be kind of funny to throw their tanks away. Attention. I thought that was a tank there for a second. That is a bush. Oh boy. Does the tiger make it up this? Oh, that may be actually struggling. Oh boy, you can hear the engine just. Ow. Set up. Oh my gosh, he shot my... Okay. That's a new one. I didn't know those could actually do that. That stupid plane just shot my... Oh, okay. Aw, crap. I'm gonna get one shot, aren't I? And my gun breech gonna blow up. Are you... Huh? Actually? He actually shoots me there. How did he even have an angle? He hits the... Oh, okay, game. Yeah, he hits the open flap of my cupola, and that's enough to send my entire tank up. Okay. I don't care if half my crew is dead. That's stupid. Being spawn camped. That's why we're being spawn camped. Just to make sure. Who the heck let that happen? Oh my gosh. I genuinely don't... I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little scared because I don't know.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Every little thing is gonna be alright. Bump, 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 bump. Come on. Come on, old girl. Here we go. That guy hit the floor. Oh no. Oh, I thought the guy was coming in on me. Oh, he is. Kind of. Oh no, he's flying away. Okay. Apparently depth perception is not one of my skills either, for crying out loud. The stream is outing me. I'm a failure. I can't see. I can't play the game. Oh my gosh. You know, I was hoping to hit like clip after clip after clip, just like, oh my gosh, look at this, but I can't even cherry pick this crap, even if I wanted to. Which I'm not. I'm not gonna be one of those people. I would love an explanation of that one, but okay. Anything? This feels like a trap. Like an actual trap. Where do I think the enemy would approach from? I can actually see over this house. Well, that's helpful. Okay. No. First of all, guy's sitting in a... Hang on. I know what that sound is. That's a nuke. Someone actually got a nuke? Also, I forgot any kind of like, munitions I'm not playing, so that's on me. But... I don't... Can I stop the nuke? Does it matter? Would I be a jerk? Nah, I'm not gonna be. I'm not gonna. I don't have like. Oh, I see him. Oh, at the last second I saw the plane. Dang. You know what? Fair enough. I mean, clearly my team was not pulling that one back, but wow. You know, that's the second nuke I've actually seen in a random battle. Glad I got that one on recording. Fortunately, it wasn't me, but I can't even believe that. Can I see, like, the... Not the hit analysis here. No. That... Oh, okay, never mind. Well, I mean... I guess that's another one. Jeez. Oops. I was trying to drop my phone and smash it. I'm not tilting out. That's not my style. Oh my gosh, it's a Tog 2! Oh my gosh, he's majestic! I love that machine. Oh yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, I love that. Okay. That made my day better. Look, if you see that machine and you know, you know. Oh, good times. I have one of those in World of Tanks. I don't have one in this game. And the one in World of Tanks is an absolute meme. Technically, competitively, it's utter garbage, but man, you can't have a bad game in it. It's just fun. It just brings joy to your face. You're having a sad day and you have a Tog 2, just bring Tog. Tog always wins. You got people sweating their balls off and not having any fun and sending it. Just bring Tog. Make your day better. Also, that guy got smoked by magic, so I've... That just hit me. I don't know if I should take a hit or what that was. Oh. See, how do you even see that? Like, I barely see him. Then again, my positioning might not be the best in this game. That's, you know. I'm gonna do something really stupid right now. Oop, I see something over there. I guess we're just gonna back up and hope. Oh. You know what? If somebody didn't see me doing all that movement, then,
The enemy is controlling most of the zones. Attack the B point!
I see nothing. I saw that tracer, and I saw that guy go boom. There you are. I'm like, I'm seeing so much gunfire over here. I swear there was a second guy over here. Also, I'm pretty sure that guy killed the Tog, which... If I avenged the Tog, which is my current headcanon, I did good. What the heck? Come on. Somebody cover me. No. Okay, so he's watching there.
Attack the B point! Attack the C point! Cover me!
Dead. There we go. Now we're cooking. Get a kill, and I'm just gonna retreat and hide. The Tiger is a hunter. It is a heavy tank that realistically, at this BR, cannot take a hit. I feel way more confident in my Panther or my VK3002 taking a hit. Those things actually have some decent armor profiles. This thing is box. Box no like getting hit. Box get hole punched in it. Box driver sad. To put it as bluntly as humanly possible. Wait, hold up. Yep, okay, that right there, that M4, what that guy did, don't do that. Do not drive yourself. to the middle of the capture point in the essentially an open little field in something like a Sherman, and then plop yourself down there and hope. Now, I'm hopefully gonna just kind of crank out of here. Hopefully spot the guy that is sitting. Oh, it sucks, is I think... I don't like this. Unfortunately. Again, if anyone was out in this open field, they'd have me. I'm just gonna start falling back to my better position. I'm kind of curious. Yep, okay, he is still in the cap zone. So I think in... Oh, there he is. Oh, he does see me. Okay. Shoot. And of course, that's when the IS-2 comes rolling up. That's okay, though. I'm okay with this. I'm going to grab a Panther D. We're going to roll back up there. And we're going to see if we can do some damage. Preferably with this Challenger, who I think has the right idea. Personally, I feel like in this game, at least in this like middle-ish BR, there's only... there's only like a certain type of tank that you can realistically just like aggressively push into the cap circles with. Oh, that's necessarily true. It just feels like the way it goes. Because, like, yeah, you have armor, obviously, but it's armor that has to deal with anti-tank guns that are designed to kill your armor, so it's... Because I remember this is the thing about World of Tanks that always got me. Is like you'd start out in like the low tiers where you're like, oh, nothing here has any kind of protection or armor, so I'm just gonna get smoked by everything. Everything's gonna penetrate me and kill me. But when I get to the higher tiers is when I'll be able to actually, like, you know, survive for more than 5 seconds. And while technically true, in practice, it doesn't really work out that way. And I found Wartham to be kind of the same vein, because obviously if you're in a, you know, if you're in a Panther, you're not fighting you're not fighting tier 1 little, like, you know, pre-war little light tanks. You're fighting other proper, like, late World War II era machines. And by this point in the war, everybody kind of sort of had ways of dealing with each other for the most part, with a few funky outliers. I am going to get smoked doing this. Sucks, because it's literally... How blind do I think the enemy team is? Do I think that if I pulled like a really radical flank, do I think I get away with it? I'm gonna do something incredibly stupid, and it's either gonna pay off and be really funny, or it's not. And I'm gonna look like an idiot, but we're gonna find out real quick here. Because I guess the one positive thing of... Oh, no, that's outside the map? Oh, crud. That's unfortunate.
190. Height 500 meters.
You know what? I'm gonna try it anyways. See what happens. Instead of coming from a really weird area that they hopefully won't expect me to. And hopefully I'll get a beautiful shot like this. Because, you know, in theory, an enemy tank should never be where I'm at. That guy should have, you know, had his back to friendly lines. And me being here should have been a... Well, clearly not an impossibility, but clearly shouldn't have been what happened. But he's dead. I take the cap. All's good. But yeah, I do find it kind of, you know, to anybody who's thinking about actually getting this game, like they've seen the ads and they're like, oh, I can get into this and start playing whatever. I advise to temper expectations to what the game actually is. Now obviously War Thunder's not sponsoring me because, you know, I'm just this little tiny fish, but probably one of the few sponsors I'd honestly take because they've really made a good product that genuinely you can play. Like, yes, is this a pay-to-win game? I would say it depends on your definition of winning. I would say this game is actually a lot less pay-to-win than World of Tanks, obviously the direct comparison. Mainly because World of Tanks is very much a arcade style of game, where this one really does push the, you know, it pushes towards more that real life or simulation kind of game. And so, like, yeah, you can obviously pull your credit card out and go buy a top tier machine in this game. Like, just a straight up top tier machine. You can go right to the very top and then, you know, have yourself a really fun time. But, I mean, you're gonna get smoked. You're gonna get bullied into utter irrelevancy, because that's not how this game works. You can't just you can throw your credit card to unlock, you know, oh, hey, he's got a, you know, oh, I have a top tier machine, look at that. Which is fantastic, but do you know how to use it? Do you know anything about the game other than just, did he just snipe my barrel? Like, what I'm doing, is this a really dumb idea? Absolutely it is. Do I care? Not the slightest. I'm gonna get in this little divot over here, and I'm gonna sit here and cry, because somehow, out of all the places I could have got shot, he shoots my one off. Like, most likely he's gonna just round that corner up there and kill me. But it is what it is. But yeah, I will speak my mind on this game and World of Tanks for that matter, because, you know, these are games I've, you know, put some hours into, both of them. And obviously I've enjoyed them both. I've put hours into both. World of Tanks way more so. But like, again, I've gotten to here in this game, and I have not spent a cent. I have not spent any money on premium time or vehicles or anything. Like, I think I have, like, now maybe this is true from back when I started, but, like, I got, like, a tier, like, 1.0 for free, like a German premium 1.0, which isn't really saying much at all. I think when you first start an account, you pick a nation, and then that nation you can get, like the very bottom tier premium for free. I think it gives it to you still. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but that's what it was with me, at least. And I was like, oh, cool, I can, you know. But, like, it doesn't really help it doesn't really help the grind at all. Oh, yeah. If that guy's just staring at me, I'm gonna be sad. Oh my gosh, I actually hit that shot. Like, see that right there, you can't pay money to make that happen. This is not like, it's not that kind of pay to win, which I know some people are like, pay to win, How'd that ricochet? Is he? Okay. Case in point, right there. There's your difference between someone who's played games like this and somebody who, I don't know, maybe he watched a video on how Russian bias, and he thinks all Russian tanks are immortal, which that is not true. And neither was it in World of Tanks either. You know, you got that same claims of Russian bias, but I don't know. I never bought it. Actually, I feel, generally speaking, the tanks in this game feel pretty well balanced, all things considered. You know, I think for the most part, they pretty much got, you know, what tanks should fight what tanks and what are competitive, you know. Obviously, you'll have some games where, you know, you'll be top tier and you'll get to kind of roll forward a lot more effectively, and you'll have other games where you'll be fighting stuff a little bit more modern, which, you know, is what it is. See, I feel like that's all fine in the name of balance, you know, if you're gonna do something like that, that's perfectly fine. Obviously, I know there's the crowd of, well, if it's not perfectly historical, I don't want it because I'm history. And as somebody who is very nerded out in history, I also know that a lot of those people that are the actually historically would you know, they I feel like they kind of buy a lot of like the historical myths out there about certain things, and if you followed them to their inevitable wishes, it just wouldn't be good for anybody. The game wouldn't be fun. At least not a game like this. But, you know. Because I do love my history. I'm a big military history guy, have been for many years. And I would love to just chat for hours on end about different historical theaters and time periods. Not really. I don't know if I'd say I'm really partial to any one particular period. Obviously, World War II is always fascinating. World War I feel like it's kind of untouched in a lot of ways, with a lot of really cool stuff that... Sorry, I got distracted by the little tractor hobbling its way down here. Let's see if I can kill that. But yeah. Everything from ancient history to like Bronze Age, medieval, or high medieval, low medieval, the Renaissance. Oop. Huh. Really? He actually ate this. Hatred. Hatred. Absolute hatred. Why? Oh, I thought the SPA killed me. I was about to be like, oh, okay. But, nah, never mind. Yeah, I'll definitely be streaming and posting some Paradox strategy games on here, like Grand Strategy. Because I do love a lot of their products. Am I just dead? Oh, please let me get a shot on this guy. Please. Oh, please let there be justice in the world. My gun breach is blown up. I don't think he knows that. Oh, never mind. We're being like actually spawn camped. I literally spawned in, was immediately mobilized. Oh, that's so depressing. Why am I getting rolled today? There you are. Non-penetration, really? None of you will know how genuinely happy that particular shot just made me. Actually smiling. Genuinely smiling. Right, there he is. Oh, nope. My gun breach doesn't even get a single. Well, let's see. Is this guy's aim really, really bad? I think that's the third shot. Yep. That's unfortunate. Like, how many times can he hit a stationary target before killing it with a KV-85 of all things? You know what? Just bring out the truck. Well, you know what? I didn't like you either. Not a bad match, though. Not a bad match at all. Alright. I will say, much appreciated the fact that this, the game just kind of moves. Like, I know it's definitely slower paced than I know a lot of people like to putz around with, but I think, generally speaking, even realistic battles seem to move at not a snail's pace. Praise the Lord, because otherwise this would be really painful of a grind. Also, I will debase myself in gratitude over the fact that Gaijin allows you to immediately queue up for the next battle, even though your vehicles are still in match. Like, the match isn't over. Like, if you just get knocked out, you can immediately slam the ready button and be right to the next match. Seriously, Gaijin, best choice of your life. Like, the best choice ever. Just the best. Absolutely the best. Because instead of having to sit there and wait for the battle to be over, even though you're dead and you got knocked out immediately because, that just happens. You can't always be the hero of the battle that scores 9 kills and, whatever, but it's... Oh, man, when you're the first one knocked out because you made a dumb play or just because the enemy spotted you first, oopsies, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that's definitely not tilting. Because I figure if I'm gonna play these games, I might as well at least, speak my piece on them. Because, I mean, why play a game you dislike? So it kind of confused me about, like, people that play, like, specifically, like, rage-type games, or games that they personally just don't like. Like, gaming is supposed to be fun. I'm gonna go on a... You know what? this is my area. I can go on a little bit of a nostalgic tangent while I'm like, does anyone remember, like, back in the day? I know I've talked about this before, but the heck is that thing? Oh, that is a tank. Sorry, I get distracted very easily. But does anyone remember back in the day, like, we'll say like 10 to 15 years ago, where you'd boot up a game? All right, let's say I'll throw out the classic argument of, oh, you know, we're gonna go boot up Call of Duty. Like, you get done with school or work or whatnot, and you boot up COD, like good old classic, like a Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, like the original Modern Warfare 2, you know, like an older type. And you'd sit down, all right, and you'd get into a match, and you'd be put up against, like, people in just like a random queue. And, you know, the match would start, and you guys would be, you know, going back and forth and whatnot. And I remember this happening with a few, I think this pretty much happened with every Call of Duty specifically, is there'd always be that one loadout, the one weapon, the one loadout, the one thing that was always, like, overpowered. It was the thing that, like, the moment you saw it, you were like, oh great, someone's running the fill in the blank. And usually these items, like, you know, were nerfed or patched out or whatever. But I remember very distinctly going to those lobbies and you'd see a guy using X, Y, or Z and you'd be like, oh no, this guy is a basement dweller. He plays this game nonstop and all he does is play to win, so he's going to use the most broken, overpowered piece of kit in the entire game. And, you know, you'd have to suffer through that nonsense. I remember that being considered a bad thing. Like, picking a weapon that was considered, like, overpowered or, quote-unquote, the meta was seen as, like, something you did if you sucked at the game. Like, it was a badge of malice. It was not, like, what people did in general. And I'm just like... Which is funny, because now it's, you know, everyone and their grandmother who plays a game, you know, the first thing they do, and I know I've been guilty about this, so I'm not, like, trying to, like, throw around, like, I don't do this at all. Because, you know, some of the games I play, I definitely have done this before. But, you know, you get a new game, and the first thing you do, or even before you purchase that game, the first thing you do now is you look up a guide. You go to name a YouTuber. Name a game and name a YouTuber that goes with that game. Doesn't matter. Alright? There's always with every game, there's always that YouTuber you go to with that particular game. Always is. They're not all necessarily the same, but you get my drift. And the first thing you do is you go to that YouTuber that has a, you know, 3.3 million views on their video, and the caption reads something like, best guide for patch 2.0 in Shooter Man the Gamer, or whatever. And you watch the video, and the video is all about him, or her, I guess, going down and just creating, by just reading down the stat blocks and going into the code or whatever, and they create this, like, perfect metal loadout. And they basically say, hey, look, if you're going to play this game and you want to actually win, you just do this. You do X, Y, and Z, and you're golden. And that's it. And you watch the game, and you do exactly what they say. You go in, and you create your best loadout, and then that's the loadout. And everyone runs it. And it just becomes, and that just becomes it. Like, that just becomes like the loadout or the way you play it. And ha, sorry, I had to stop at my rant. That was beautiful. This is a truck. This is a truck with an 88 on it. I don't care if that guy killed me twice. It makes me feel better. But, like, but again, like you get into these matches, so you see like that guy who's clearly a good player. Like that guy's clearly a higher level player who knows the map, knows the game, knows his machine, and is taking full advantage of it, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But like you get into these games where like for whatever reason, every game nowadays you have to be like you have to be like a professional player in order to play like any game. Like you just literally pick a game, and it's like every random battle you get into, it's just everybody, whether they can or not, just sweats their ever-living back off. And that's it. And that's how everyone plays the game. And I swear I've noticed that like more games now, I feel like more people are just generally miserable because they're playing games not necessarily to have fun or to like to enjoy them, but because they want to win. You know, like the meta of like winning is, I feel, prevalent like everywhere nowadays. And I feel like genuinely, as someone who's been gaming for, at this point, well over 20 years now, it just kind of hurts me to see a bunch of people who I'm sure at one point had like, you know, good memories and, you know, fond times with, you know, franchises and different things. They just, but like the love is gone, and now it's just, you know, it's just now becomes a win fest. Like they either have a good day and they win, or they don't win and they have a miserable time, and that's it. And I guess I just find that to be really sad that it seems as though like most gaming is kind of leaning more into that like that was miraculous. More into that like, you know, you gotta be good in order to do, you know, to have a good time. You have to win in order to have a good time. Instead of like, you know, just boot the game up and play it. Like, for me, that's kind of War Thunder. Like, I'm okay. I wouldn't consider myself necessarily a terrible player. I wouldn't consider myself a good player, really, either. Like I said, I have, like, the German tree up to basically 6.0, and that's pretty much as far as I've gotten in this game. But, like, I don't know. I guess if I could have one thing... If I could have like, you know, if there's like one thing you take away from this video as just, you know, something to just think on, is, you know, when was the last time you played a game that you genuinely had fun in? Like, just genuinely. Let's say you boot up, like, the kind of game where you could boot up and play for like 3 hours straight, lose every single match miserably, like miserably, get stomped on for 3 hours, and still walk away feeling good. You know, when was the last time that happened? And, you know, maybe, just as a piece of, you know, unwarranted internet advice, if, like, your entire Steam library, or whatever games you play, if you play, like, you know, their own separate whatevers, that's fine. If you're playing games and, like, all of them genuinely just make you feel like crap afterwards, unless you're winning, maybe you should look into some other games to kind of mix in, at the very least. If not, you know, I'm not saying, like, get rid of your entire Steam library, you know. But I know I've done this somewhat more recently. But, like, just have, like, a few games that you play to lose. Like, play to lose. Go. All right. And obviously, you know, just as a, like, you know, politeness to the other players, you know, don't actively throw in games, because that's obviously that's not fun for anybody. But, like, you know, genuinely speaking, like, have some games where you can boot them up and play them, where you don't necessarily have to win to have fun. You know, just genuinely some games that, I don't know. like maybe appeal to something other than just the game itself. I got a few games like that. War Thunder's becoming one of them. League of Legends is kind of also becoming the other one. Where I don't necessarily play to win, I just kind of play as a... I don't know, I kind of play as a more casual, don't care if I win or lose, I just want to play the game because, either I find the gameplay loop enjoyable or I find it, visually pretty to look at, good sound design, good whatever. I know War Thunder has kind of fulfilled that because I'm a history nut. I love military vehicles. I find them just pleasant to look at, listen to, that whole side of it. So it's like, hey, boot it up. Do I care if I win or lose? Not really. Obviously, I'm going to play to win. I'm not just going to play to lose. But, if I lose, it is what it is. I boot another matchup, and I keep playing. But yeah, would highly recommend incorporating a few of those. Just because I feel like it helps with the mental state a lot. Alright, well, I think that's going to about do it for me. I might go a little bit later, but I think an hour and a half is a pretty decent stream for a first time. If you are watching this on YouTube, thanks for coming by. I really appreciate if you popped in for a second. Never done this before. Again, I'm going to probably do this more often, as long as my computer can handle it, and those other little frame rate drops I was getting hopefully aren't related. Hopefully it's just kind of, I don't know, hopefully it was just something in the game that was just being annoying, but regardless, I appreciate y'all for coming. I'll probably be streaming again on Friday, so if you want to come back and say